Okay, so for the last couple sessions, we have been in the Sahuagin Fortress. You guys are tasked to find out a whole bunch of information about the fortress and what is there waiting for the forces of Saltmarsh when they launch their attack. You guys have managed to fight your way through the first level of the fortress, where you found a slave on the brink of death who told you that they had been tasked with working on the temple and converting it more towards the Sahuagin and their occupancy. And before he died, he also seemed to be taken by a vision of some great, terrible beast he saw. And all he could describe were the many sharp teeth. You guys then encountered more of these slaves working in this area, and you found stairs leading down into the second level of the fortress. But the stairs are water is coming up the second stairs, so you'll have to start swimming now if you go deeper down into the fortress.
Scott has the Mariner's thing, right? Mariner's helm?
That's
Yep.
right. And you guys also found... Oh, go ahead, Scott.
I was just going to say the same thing. We also found some water-breathing potions or something like that.
Oh, that's right. Did I write that down?
And a fancy cloak.
Cloak of Manta Ray. Cloak of the Manta. While wearing this cloak, you can breathe underwater. And you have swimming speed of 60 feet.
Oh, that's a fast one.
I have it?
Yeah. So, right now...
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Kelnozz has that.
So two of us can actually kind of move underwater decently. Unfortunately for you, Brynn, I don't know how well arrows shoot underwater.
Yeah, I don't imagine well.
Well, you do have a crossbow. Crossbows might work underwater.
Oh, crossbows would absolutely work. I just can't shoot it multiple times in a turn.
Oh, you can't?
Oh, I think I've got a hand crossbow too. Well, yeah, I think it doesn't count as being slow to reload or something.
Yeah, crossbows have the loading feat, which means that you can't shoot it more than once per turn.
Oh, shit. Your extra attack, it's your only
What about a
power.
hand crossbow? The same?
Probably. You have to look up if it has that trait. I have the book. I can go find out.
What's the question?
Is a hand crossbow governed by the same reloading rule?
Oh.
I don't believe so. But it has shorter range.
Let me just pull that up too.
I would say try to fire your crossbow, or try and fire your regular bow and see what happens.
I don't know.
It might just work.
It might just be a loophole in the game that they didn't think about adding a rule for.
Should have thought about that.
Yeah, underwater bow combat. There must be an errata somewhere that deals with that.
So yeah, the crossbow does have loading.
It does, yeah, like crossbow.
Well, is it that I can't shoot the same crossbow twice? Right?
Well, you also can't stow and draw weapons infinitely either. So
Bonus
What if I
action.
fire a heavy crossbow followed by a hand crossbow. Huh?
Do you have any throwing
Can't do
weapons?
that.
Oh, that probably would suck underwater too, actually.
Yeah, throwing weapon would be worse.
Probably.
Alright, so I'll just read out the underwater damage. It is in the player's handbook. So when you're making when they're making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed has disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, a javelin, a short sword, a spear, or a trident. A ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Jesus. Even against a target within the normal range, the attacker has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, spear, trident, or dart.
So is that like the half range of its range?
No, it just means that it's a disadvantage unless it's one of those weapons that we just mentioned. Okay. But if it's beyond the normal range, it just automatically misses. Normally, when you shoot beyond the normal range, that's when you get disadvantage.
Oh, what's the normal range?
It's different for each weapon. So
it's the lower of the two numbers.
Yeah. So
okay, that's what I was thinking.
Hand crossbow, I think, was 30 as your normal range, and then beyond that, it was like 120 or something.
Well, hang on. Maybe a bow is not that bad.
It's just disadvantage as opposed to not disadvantage. So.
It's a good summary there in the conclusion section.
Underwater combat. Nice. See, the internet is better than books.
It also says all creatures submerged in water have fire resistance, which I think lines up with what you were saying, Bob.
Mm-hmm. You guys also found... Oh, you did mention, right? Potions.
Oh, melee weapons are disadvantaged unless the attacker has swim speed. Is that what that cloak gives us? Or gives the wearer?
Yeah.
If only your armor of swimming didn't get blowed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would have come in handy.
Oh, magic weapon, magic armor like that? Definitely survived. Measly fireball.
Still sitting in that jail cell.
Fires of Seaton.
Never forget.
Cataclysmic event.
It was disastrous.
Alright, so you guys are standing in the hall here that the slaves had just previously been working on. They've shuffled off after you've given them their freedom.
We also demanded that statues be erected in our honor. Can we assume that they will do that?
They giggle too hard at your word choice. You suspect their maturity is not to be relied on.
Damn it.
Well, I feel like there's nothing more to see here. Maybe we should just head back.
But Captain, we haven't really gathered all that much.
Oh, right. Well, I might be saying that because I'm feeling rather low on spells.
You should learn to pace yourself, Eikooc. But we cannot abandon our mission just because you feel weary.
Oh,
We have an
fair
important
enough.
Mission.
Last time you said that didn't go so well, but let's continue. I mean,
I'll go first underwater, and you guys choose whether to follow me or not. And
Now, the last time that happened.
let's be careful
That was a lifetime ago.
Let's be careful to dictate how our actions are being performed in synchronization at all times.
Perhaps we could take a rest here instead.
A short
So that
rest would be
can
acceptable.
feel more.
Unfortunately, I
Rested.
think I need a full night's sleep in order to feel anything. I feel nothing.
Well, hold on. We already spent a bunch of rest
we did.
points, didn't we?
We already did a short rest in that little room over there.
Yeah, I still have a few dice left, but we might actually have to stick to the plan of scouting and not run away at the first opportunity.
Yes, perhaps stealth would be a good thing to start trying.
Ooh, I got a special mithril mail. I can actually stealth, although my dexterity is garbo, but still.
Stealthing underwater is certainly challenging.
Yeah, maybe it is. Well, there's no disadvantage according to those rules, so I suppose there should be, but whatever.
Hide in the shimmering water.
Well,
We have perhaps one other problem.
oh,
I almost don't want to bring this up because Bob might not have remembered it, but
Okay, let's sidebar.
sidebar.
Everyone
No.
to general.
no. To be
Okay.
fair, I'm gonna be fair. I have one other issue. This torch that I'm holding will not continue burning underwater.
I did not forget about that.
I expect there will be no more light. I do have this scroll of light that I can use.
I believe this helm gives me vision, if I recall correctly,
It does.
underwater.
Yeah.
It does.
How far? 60 feet of it.
By going through this tunnel, that Eikooc the only one who can't see in the dark.
All the details,
Oh.
Scott, are on the. You have like something in your journal here or whatever it's called, and it has the
Oh,
details.
yes, that's true. Dark vision and 30 feet speed. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, I could breathe underwater, is what I thought. Okay. Well, we will have to take care and search carefully.
It's quite the
Our goal should be to find this Baroness and where she lives, so that she could be target number 1.
Okay, perhaps you missed my meaning. I will be blind in the water. Perhaps I will cast this light spell and emit magical light. However, it will be much harder to stealth.
It will be next to impossible to stealth.
I think
in the murky depths.
maybe we could form a Congo line, and you can just follow behind us, and we can guide you until such time as we must abandon our attempt at stealth, which will no doubt happen.
All right.
It's a good plan, boys.
Before we go into the water, I take a few minutes to study the light spell to make sure I can cast it once I'm underwater.
We could tie a rope around him. Make sure that we don't lose him.
Nothing bad ever happens when we tie someone up.
This sounds very dodgy the more we think about it.
It's definitely a questionable plan at best.
Plan? All right. Who here can already breathe underwater?
I can.
I can.
Does that mean Brynn and I are quaffing potions?
Yes.
Brynn?
Yes. I absolutely down this potion.
All right, so I'll down a potion as well.
How much time do we have?
The spell is 24 hours.
Potion is the same.
Well, we certainly won't survive that long.
And Kelnozz,
Into
you
the
raise
depth.
the hood.
Yeah. Perhaps I'll use... Do we want to do a short rest? Because I can give us... If you use... Does anyone have hit dice?
I do.
Because if you use hit dice, you get 1d6 extra. That's all I can do.
I can use dice.
I don't super need it, but I mean, if other people need it, then we could do that.
I kind of need it.
Alright, if we're gonna do it, I might as well use one.
Okay. Remember, add a 1d6.
Okay, I'll use 1.
So 7.
Actually, that puts me to max, so there we go.
Alright. That's not bad. I'll use one more. Oof.
Also remember that these things tend to get a little amped up if you're not at full health.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
But that happens almost
Good
instantly.
point. Yeah, as soon as you make them bleed, they just... Ah, what a fail.
Blood will be in the water, quite literally.
Man, my rolls were fucking garbaggio. Alright, I suppose that's as ready as we'll ever be.
Alright.
Very well.
Into the depths.
So we wade into the water.
What temperature is the water?
The water is very cold, but it's not
Oof.
frigid.
I
Roll
hold
for
on to.
shrinkage.
I hold. I hold on to Kelnozz's cape that I assume he has.
Stay close, Eikooc. This might somehow work, but probably not.
Okay, as you guys walk into the water, into the cold water, you start swimming, and what little light was reflecting off of the walls before is now completely gone in the dark, deepy water, murky waters.
Spooky.
You guys will find yourselves kind of in the middle of the map here.
Can we stealth right away?
Yeah, go ahead and make stealth checks.
Here we go. Oof. Ooh. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Oh, Tharhun.
Well, I'm still a big dragon in metal armor, so.
I have no
So-
excuse.
After descending the stairs, you find yourselves in a large open area. Stone pillars rise from floor to ceiling, two each to your left and to your right. So generally speaking, these chambers are going to be 20 feet high, and it's going to make a difference because you can swim up or lower. So in some cases, there might be stuff that's on the ground that you can swim over.
Okay.
Are we supposed to be on a new page here?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the right thing. You guys are. Okay, so yeah, you guys can find yourselves down in the middle of this map here.
And it's just blurry?
It's
No,
loading,
no,
right?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that is a super awesome effect.
It's just,
Water.
it's just your
You can,
graphic setting
blur
on.
the black background. blur the water. I'm excited about that.
Oh, mine just finished loading there.
Yeah, mine too.
Just wear some of those beer goggles, Ryan. And then you have the same effect.
So those of you, Brynn and Eikooc, you have water breathing, but you don't have a water speed. So your
Yeah.
speed is effectively halved.
Okay. Have rounding up.
No. Always trying
We
to
always
get
round back.
If I'm holding on to,
Me?
yeah, Kelnozz, and he has a water speed, can he?
Yeah, I can pull you.
Well, let's say Yes, but there will be checks involved, and his speed will be dropped. So, what's the speed
Better than
that
you leaving me. Better than leaving me behind.
Well, he could
Stay close, Eikooc.
What's your speed with the manta ray?
I think it's
Manta ray.
60.
60. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
look at
gonna
us go.
say pulling Eikooc. Eikooc, what's your speed in the water?
It's in the water. It'd be 15, I guess.
I'm gonna say your speed is lowered by 15. Needs.
Still an increase by 30 for me.
Sorry, mine decreases by 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing 45. That's not so bad. I will take a note of that.
Just remind me when you guys are doing that.
I will not. 60 feet swims. All right, let's get all up in there.
Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
All right. I perceive. Wait. There it is.
You don't hear anything immediately. You're still kind of adjusting to the way the water affects sound down here. You're pretty confident that nothing is in the area. Immediately, at least.
Well.
Let us proceed.
I'm blind, so you guys are leading the way.
Follow me. Oh, can Bim swim as a Fey dragon or a pseudo dragon? Sorry.
He has no swimming speed, so
Does he drown?
he doesn't have. He can't breathe water, so yes, he would.
Okay, I give CPR or I keep breathing air into his little lungs.
I think you need to dismiss him for this round.
Silence, Tharhun. Rygo Bims comes with me.
Do a medicine check at disadvantage.
Ah, come on.
Ooh.
Get your medicine check out of here.
It's not working very well.
I guess no sense torturing him down here. I will snap my fingers and he'll magically disappear.
Bims
I love you,
hops
Bims.
away.
Tragic. Well,
I
I
have
can
a
start
terrible,
swimming. Follow me, Eikooc.
I have a terrible question that I don't think I should ask.
Well,
Sidebar?
you make a athletics check, please.
So
Okay,
athletic.
you managed to hold on to Kelnozz. I'm gonna say the DC is gonna be 10 on this one. So
Muscles glistening.
Yeah. My terrible question is, can we actually talk to each other?
yes, you
God.
can. Yeah, the water as you try to speak, you find that the potion of water breathing has allowed you to speak it, and it sounds different. As water filled your lungs as you guys stepped into this, the initial surprise and or panic of feeling your lungs fill with water subsided as you realized that you weren't choking, and that somehow you could speak underwater.
Thank
You
goodness.
could speak underwater in real life. It just
Doesn't go very well.
you then have to go for air. All right, what are you guys up to?
I want to take a peek around the corner here.
Okay. This is just a hallway that branches out to either side ahead of you.
Can I listen carefully for the sound of like any hostiles,
Sure.
like anyone swimming around?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Can Eikooc do this as well?
I will perceive as well.
Do you hear anything, Captain?
Neither of you guys hear anything.
Just the sound of your voice.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's move up a bit more and take a look around this corner.
Wait. Keep perceiving and stealthing. Whoops. Oh
Do
shit.
we have to stealth again?
Just keep constantly doing it.
Yeah.
Well, eventually we'll fail. Like we should.
Swimming, just keep swimming.
I'm gonna try and watch behind us as we make our way down the
Okay.
down this corridor.
So I would like everyone to make stealth checks again.
Damn it!
Ah!
Oh, we were counting on you.
I got this. Yeah.
My
You
God.
do have that. Alright, I pulled it out a little
Pulling
bit.
up the average.
Killed it.
Okay. So you guys feel yourself fairly silently.
Can we pull up to the left and take a little peek down the hallway?
Yeah, when you guys get
Like
to
right
the
here?
crossroads, you see that the hallway goes for 40 feet in either direction before turning.
Do we hear anything yet down either of these hallways?
You don't hear anything yet.
Okay.
I say we continue forward.
Yes, you must choose which way, Kelnozz. Choose well.
I have a gold. I pull out a gold, and I say, "Tharhun, call it in the air." And I simulate flipping it because we're actually underwater, so it couldn't move. But I have my
Yeah.
eyes closed, so I'm spinning it around in the air dramatically.
Make a sleight of hand check or a performance check.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Oh,
How impressed is everyone?
I'm like crazy impressed, and I can't see it.
Heads.
I snatch it out of the air as if there was gravity, and I say, "Heads is left."
There's gravity
And we
for the record.
Well, I mean, I guess yeah, the coin would slowly fall. We're learning all sorts of things tonight. Let's keep moving along the left wall here. Come, Eikooc.
You want me to do athletics?
You know what? For now, say no, because there's really no significant
Ooh, save that one.
threat or something that would stop you from just
Trying again.
yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see here, the hallway just continues to go on a little bit further.
Can I do another perception check?
Sure.
Not taking any chances.
You still can't hear anything.
I continue to swim forward. I now take a peek over the right-hand side.
Can someone drag me along for a moment? I'm having a glow stick emergency.
Uh
Uh-oh. Okay, I got you.
I'll be right back.
Very well. I want to take a peek on the right-hand side.
Okay, so here the hallway goes on for as far as you can see it here.
Oh my god, this
But you
place
can
is...
see that just at the edge of your vision here, that looks like there's a break in the wall, in the rock wall, and what looks to be two very large doors just at the edge of your vision here. And in the other direction, you just see more hallway that goes on into the depths.
This is the doorway side?
Yeah, this is the larger doorway that you see here.
And can I tell anything identifiable about the door?
You can make a perception check with disadvantage from you to see anything about the door.
Okay, I want to take a peek at it. I want to see if, just by looking at the frame of the door, I can tell what's in there. Oh, I didn't roll a disadvantage. Let me try again. Oof.
Yeah, you can tell that it looks like perhaps a double door, and that's all you can tell from this distance.
Okay, I'm going to scurry across the hallway and peer into the left-hand room.
Okay, when you look down this hallway, you can see about 60 feet of hallway, but there is a smaller set of doors on the left rock wall.
We were asked to find where the leaders were garrisoned. Surely one of the rooms in this place is where they are.
It must be.
But it will be very risky for us to go barging into every door we see.
What do you suggest, Tharhun?
Well, maybe if we listen at the door, like with our ears against the door, the sound from inside will tell us if there are anyone active inside.
You are a wise dragon man. I will approach the door and put my ear next to it.
Okay, make a perception check. You can hear the sound of a faint humming sound, but you can't get much more information than that through the door.
Eikooc. I need your well-tuned ears.
Where do you need them?
I pull Eikooc forward and push his head up against the wall.
God.
Listen carefully.
Sounds like the ocean.
No! Listen better.
He isn't able to hear anything appreciable. As you guys went further into this hallway, you were able to see through the dark vision given to you by either by your drow race or by the helmet that goes a little bit further. There's another set of doors.
Is there any markings on the door?
There are not.
All right. I might peek around here and look down this corridor to see how far I can see?
Not much further than what you could already see.
Okay. Well, I might. Are there any? Can I see any markings on this door?
From this door being the large door,
Yeah.
not from where you are. You couldn't even see that door really from around the corner there.
Okay. Then I check for traps.
Ooh.
We should remember to do that.
Okay, make a investigation check.
Investigation.
All right, you can make your way to that door and feel pretty confident that there are not any traps along the hallway.
Okay. So do I see any markings on this door?
You do see a strange symbol. Make a religion check with disadvantage.
Okay. I should, in theory, know my religions.
Oh, you had an a memory reset a couple days ago.
Oh. Well,
Right?
that's true.
Yeah. With a 6, you do have a feeling looking at this symbol. It does have some kind of innate meaning to you, but you don't have the knowledge of a name or anything more than just that internal reaction.
This door bears a strange mark. It might be more significant than these other rooms, but also potentially more dangerous.
I think we should.
speak in that voice. Like
What?
going forward, you should change your voice permanently. That one.
What one?
The one you just did.
Tharhun's voice.
Well, that's how I've been doing Tharhun this whole time.
Yeah, it's badass.
But I mean, like, in real life, like, that should just be the way you talk all the time.
Well, it helps I have a cold now as well.
Go into work tomorrow and be like,
Works for Nelson.
it behooves us to.
Behooves us. I'll definitely work behooves into my parlance, office parlance from now on, Ryan, just for you.
Maybe you could try to do a little Brightwing voice.
Oh god. I don't know.
In the office.
In the office.
That would not be a good idea.
Until you V-shaped in the office.
What are they going to do, Scott? Not pay you to come to work anymore? No. They need you to do their Excel sheets.
They do. I bet you, though, if I start using behooves, people will start using it eventually. I'll sneak it in there, and then...
You're a trendsetter.
Oh, I mean, random buzzwords, they just catch on. It'll be the new thing.
I think you should test that theory by every time someone sneezes, say Bilamos. And if they
What is that?
Bilamos. And you just tell them that Bilamos means, like, God bless you in Spanish.
Let the rhythm take you over, Barnum.
Report back next week. All right.
I suggest we listen to this door and see if I can hear a commotion on inside or not.
I trust your intuition, Tharhun.
Trust my ears more than my intuition.
They are quite scaly.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check if you're going to listen to the door.
Perception. There we go. Uh-oh.
Where you find yourself unable to hear anything through this door. That feeling
Perhaps
distracts you.
Perhaps I could take a listen.
Okay.
No, it's too thick. There's no way.
I have very sensitive drow ear for hearing in the dark.
You hear a chanting inside,
Uh-oh.
and anyone else besides Tharhun can do a religion check if they wish.
A religion.
Oh,
Woof.
These people have plagued the elves for decades and eons, centuries even.
Those
You
are a lot of
recognize-
measurements of time.
On the symbol of the door is a symbol that you've seen in some places throughout the marshy areas of the Taden Bay region, and you know that this is a symbol of Sekala. And a dark god of the Sahuagin and some of the other oceanic races.
This must be what the ritual is all about. Remember we learned from the guy that they were bringing people down here? The prisoner?
These doors are much larger and they are more ornate. And with a religious symbol in the middle, you have reason to believe that this is the religious section of the fortress. Perhaps a temple or an altar.
Are the doors sealed tight?
Yes, they are.
So there's no way is there a keyhole that we could peek through?
No, there's no keyhole. The doors
Well,
are like solid stone. Big slabs of rock.
Well, we should make note that there is a shrine to their dark god here. I don't know.
I'm afraid to open this door.
Might be foolhardy.
chanting. We should take advantage of perhaps they're in there chanting and not occupying other places within this labyrinth.
Always wise, Captain.
Still holding out hope that they've documented their troop numbers and positions in some sort of document that we can uncover. So I would
Would be-
very well known for their paper usage.
Underwater paper.
Oh, that's a good point. We're unlikely to find any sort of usefulness down here.
Let us try this second door.
Perhaps we have to locate one of their leaders and tie them up.
We don't
Fortunately,
understand
none of
them.
us Speak the language. Maybe we can kidnap them all the way back to. Just bring them back. We won't find the answers, but we'll bring somebody back who has the answers.
We should have brought a translator with us. Surely one of those people would have known the language.
Oh, I could disguise myself and walk into that room.
And then do what?
One of you does have a hat of disguise.
That's true.
Yeah, I've got a hat of disguise.
Just do what the fish people do, Kelnozz.
Just swim around.
What do
You guys
doing
like
at
blood?
this door?
Can we listen to it again? Or this is a new door, so
This is a new door?
Yeah.
check for traps as well.
Oh, yeah. I check for traps. Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
You
Yikes. Can someone else take a look?
aren't able to find any traps.
Can someone else look just to be safe?
I would, but I'm unable to see.
True. Brynn, perhaps you can use
You
your...
don't have disadvantage on hearing. Oh,
I
I
can
guess
listen for
it's
traps.
yeah. I forgot we're doing traps and not perception.
There's some sort of whirring noise. What is that sound? It's a tool chest coming down the stairs. That would be really funny if there was like a Home Alone scenario that you ran, Bob.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Kelnozz is pretty sure there are no traps.
I'll put my ear to the door and listen.
Okay, go ahead with your perception check. You hear nothing.
I hear no sound in this room.
Well,
So there were traps here?
no.
No. Well, maybe. I only rolled a 9.
Let's stand back and try this door then.
Can I check for traps?
Sure.
They may make an investigation check. You also find no traps.
Okay. Seems like a safe door.
There was no sound, so perhaps it's safe to go in. I think we should take a chance and see if we get any information out of it.
Take a chance on me.
Yes. We'll search the safe and potentially empty and worthless rooms.
Okay,
Quickly.
Okay, you guys
let's
open the door.
stealthily open it up.
Okay. This room has walls and ceiling tiled in dark green. A mosaic on the northern wall depicts a huge two-headed shark leading countless Sahuagin toward the surface of the water. An altar on the west wall is made of a massive shark jaw and teeth mounted on a stone base. The base is surrounded by small skulls and living sea creatures.
No battle plans?
Nope.
Seems
Well,
like a
Not that
room
you
of
can see. There is an altar there.
I would like to take a look at this altar.
Do not fall prey to its temptations.
Make a perception or an investigation check.
Perception it is.
You see nothing amongst the stone, amongst the teeth and the jaw and the small skulls.
Kelnozz, this god has many teeth, but stay true to Maraganor. For
I do enjoy a good beheading in the name of Dragon.
Ah, good. Yes.
Is anyone else gonna search the room?
I look for secret doors.
Okay, make a perception or investigation check, whichever you.
Secret door check.
We have to go through these things on a regular basis, guys. Don't forget to
Secret
check
door check.
traps, perceptions. Stealth mission here. We need to find all the secrets we can.
It's true.
Tharhun, you don't find anything else, because as you gaze upon this altar, you again feel like a weight in your chest as this symbol seems to disturb you in a way.
Perhaps we're being watched here. We should not tally or tarry.
Terry.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Come
That
here.
thing makes me. That thing's spooky. Let's get out of here.
Let's go down to the end of this hallway.
Are we skipping the doorway from behind us?
Well, there was like a whizzing in there.
I'm surprised
Or
you guys
wishing.
aren't searching this other room a bit more, considering the rolls you may have gotten. But
Wait, what?
I'm just
What?
saying, only 2 of you searched this room.
I had a 15 or a.
You rolled a 7.
I mean, Eikooc rolled a 15.
I'm blind.
Oh. Well, I will search the room.
Okay, make your investigation or your perception check. You're not
The room is
helpless
trapped.
though. You can still do stuff.
Yeah, I can search the room with my hands.
Yeah, it would just be a disadvantage. Anyway, Brynn looks and finds, as he's searching through, he finds a hidden compartment under the stone base of the shark jaw, and you find 12 portions of this strange-looking seaweed. Make a nature check.
Nature check.
Ooh.
Not great at nature, surprisingly.
This looks different than the tufts of seaweed that you've seen growing on the rock walls around you or in the area. It might have special properties, but you're not sure of what they are.
And so it was glowing?
Nope.
No? Oh. Just regular ass seaweed, eh? Got glow sticks on the brain right now.
Well, it's not regular seaweed.
Specifically not regular seaweed.
You said like the walls are covered? Can I like take some of it with me? Or
no, I said it's different from the seaweed that you see growing along the walls and in the area. Like, it's not normal seaweed is what I was trying to get at there.
Can I gather some of it?
Yeah, it's 12 portions.
Oh, okay. 12 portions of seaweed. Could I give one portion a little nibble to see if I can tell what it does?
Absolutely. Roll a D100.
Ooh.
You just don't want to get one.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Oh, that's why I said
Do it. Do it.
63.
Above average?
Seaweed of many things.
Seaweed of
Of many things.
Seaweed of many things.
instant death.
Okay, so you do become poisoned,
Oh, great.
but you feel an immediate, intense feeling of euphoria,
Wow, this is coronavirus.
and
for sure.
and colors in your vision start to kind of swirl and meld together a bit.
Acid.
Hey guys, did you try this seaweed?
The seaweed rules.
So I saw some colors morphing and
And
got
you
poisoned.
feel euphoria, and yeah, you're going to be poisoned for the next 6 hours.
What's poison do?
It's like disadvantage on everything, basically.
Oh god.
Already disadvantaged.
It's bad for business.
All right. Recognizing that I'm poisoned and I'm not feeling too hot, I will cast Lesser Restoration on myself and get rid of said poison.
Nice.
You totally harsh your own buzz, and you feel normal again.
I do, however, look around and then stuff all 12 portions into my pack.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Harshen the buzz.
Well, 121.
Can we take a look at this doorway down at the end of the
Sure. Now, as you get to this turn, you see that it about 10 feet later, there's an archway that leads into a very large room.
Can I just ask a general question? Do we do something different every time you use it?
What?
Like a random effect? Or is it always going to be the euphoria and whatnot?
You'll have to find out.
God, Brian.
Alright. Just checking. Quickly, everybody, eat some of this seaweed.
Okay, so you approach this door up here.
We'll take a peek on the right-hand side before get spotted or anything. Yeah, give me your hand.
I'm with you.
Do I see anything down the hallway?
You see. You can see that the room is about 60 feet across, and that there is a very large altar kind of blocking some of your view here. But
Oh,
you can't see the room effectively very well from where you are.
do I hear the chanting from here?
Yes, you can all hear the chanting.
Wow. Okay. This is pretty dangerous. Okay, I'm going to cast a spell called Create an image of an object, a creature, or visible phenomenon.
This is where we all get in a problem.
No, so I want to. I'm casting a major image, but I want to make it. I'm making an object that looks like the other side of this hallway, like as if you're looking into it, but it's a block, like it's a rectangular that would fit the entire hallway here. So it looks like there's nothing behind it, but
If I
it's
understand what you're
just an
saying correctly,
illusion.
is you want to create an empty space of like an illusion of this space being empty, even though you guys are gonna probably
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so 20-foot cube. So yeah, to the effect of that, you can do exactly that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just say it's like right in here, something like that.
Well,
Whoops, fuck.
it's a 20-foot cube, right? So 4 of these squares.
Oh, so it's pretty massive. It's no larger than a 20-foot cube, so I can make it just the size of the hallway here.
All right.
This way, the only thing is, if someone walks into it, it gets destroyed. So I want it to be like kind of small.
Can you guys walk through it without destroying it? Or are you gonna stand back more?
Well, I would make it thinner. Well, it can be there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It can be that size.
If we enter the image, does it mess with it?
Yeah, apparently, physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
Okay.
That
Because
doesn't
things
mean
can pass
that doesn't
through
mean
it.
it destroys the illusion. It means that like
Person interacting it.
if you walked through it, right? If you say you put up an illusion of a wall there, right, and they walked into this wall and they're like, well, obviously I didn't hit a wall. It becomes easier for them to tell it's an illusion.
I see.
But the wall does not disappear, right? It just makes it like they see through it in that sense. So you guys can hide there, and you'll be able to tell it's more of an illusion, but you already knew that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't then it can be bigger? Like, why don't we make it the full size so we can like
sure.
back up into it? Yeah, just like that. This is a meta question. Could I cast it so that it occupies the other side of it, or I can only make it an illusion of things I can see? Oh no, never mind. It's a visible phenomenon.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, so let's take. I'd like to put my ear up against the door here to the north.
Okay. Make a perception check. You hear nothing.
I will check for traps.
Investigation check. You find nothing.
Brynn, perhaps you could do a quick investigation check on this door for traps.
Yes.
I don't trust.
Charge through this illusion and check for traps.
Okay, go ahead
Knowing
with your
that Kelnozz
investigation.
can't trust his own first mately intuition when it comes to traps.
Don't want to take any chances.
You also find no traps.
Well, let us.
And the chanting is coming from the room off to the right.
This
there?
one here.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm thinking the door, the like temple door, opens up into a much bigger room with some like chanting.
Can you peek into that room since we have the illusion up?
I guess, yeah, I can see through the illusion, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take a look into this room, being careful to stay within the boundaries of the.
I want everyone to make stealth checks.
Oof.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're able to get a pretty good sense of this room from where you are. The darker, the further end of the room is a bit obscured in your details, but you can see that this large room features walls and floor covered in gray tiles, the ceiling covered in white. Tiled pillars support the ceiling and run down the length of the area on either side of the center. An altar is built against the northern wall of this chamber. Its stone base is covered in covered in carved shark eyes that stare out in all directions.
Spooky.
The startlingly realistic eyes are inset with dark stones that reflect the chamber's dim blue light. And as you are able to get a little bit more detail with the safety of this illusion covering you, you can see that glowing symbols and strange designs are engraved into the walls of this place, casting an eerie light throughout the chamber. 3 chanting Sahuagin dressed in ceremonial robes float near the altar, their arms raised towards the ceiling, which is some 30 feet above. Carvings of shark eyes adorn the altar's front, each varied in shape and size. The Goya remains of unidentified creatures rest atop the altar. Blood rises like smoke upward past the Sahuagin. 2 large and squirming sacks flank the altar. A massive 2-headed shark, its fins adorned with bands of pearl and gold, swim in circles above the altar.
Can we see those guys? Like, can you reveal where they are?
Yep, I'm doing so. Just have to right spots.
Huh.
So these Sahuagin do not seem to notice you at all. They're enwrapped in this chant, and the 2-headed shark above, if it notices you, it doesn't seem to care. And it's feeding on the blood that's rising up in the water.
Let's not go in there.
It's a silly place.
Yeah. Yeah, let's check this room up here. And let's open it up.
Okay. The floor and walls of this room are tiled in gray, the ceiling in white. In the center of the room stands a white stone table, a top surface covered in gold-colored engravings. 3 small ornately carved benches stand near the table, and a seaweed bed fills the southeast corner. This looks to be like the quarters of someone of high station.
Let's take a look. I'd like to survey the room and see if there's anything that catches my eye that might be valuable for us.
Okay. You and anyone who wants to do the same can make perception checks.
Meh.
I'll run my hands all over this room.
Nice.
Okay. Brynn, while you are examining the table, you discover a secret compartment in its underside. It is locked, though.
I use the key.
Alright. You temporarily die.
Can I see?
The key didn't work?
Is it trapped? This.
Make an investigation check. It is not trapped.
My friends, has anyone found a key?
You are a lockpicker, are you not?
Sometimes.
You've opened multiple chests.
In here. I'm just checking to see if someone had the key, because that would be the path of least resistance. But if we're going to get hostile about it, I can pick the lock. I attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, make a thieves tool check.
What is that again?
It's your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
Dex plus proficiency.
Okay, the coffer opens. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah! Ah!
Alright, a 13. A short blade thrusts from the coffer and
Oof.
stabs you. Take 9 piercing damage.
Oh, now there's blood in the water, too.
Oh no.
You find 4 more portions of the strange seaweed and a gold flask filled with 3 doses of potion of healing.
Oh.
Sorry, can you say that again? You said 3 more seaweeds? 4 more
Yep.
seaweeds?
4 more seaweeds and a flask filled with 3 doses of potion of healing.
Sweet.
And Kelnozz, while you were searching the room, you found another coffer in the seabed.
Can I check
Can
it for
I
traps?
get the dagger that stabbed out at me? Or is it like
No, it's like a little blade.
Oh, okay.
You can go ahead and investigate it for traps, Kelnozz.
Oof. Brynn, do you think you could pop open this little chest?
For
Can
what it's
I
worth,
check the
you
traps first?
see no traps.
Yeah, but I don't feel very confident.
I check it for traps first.
Okay, make a investigation check.
Or investigation.
You find
good
no
idea.
traps.
Okay, I attempt to pick the lock on this coffer.
It is unlocked.
Ooh.
Oh,
You find a leather harness with a platinum buckle worth 50 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
You find a canvas bag filled with 50 platinum pieces
Whoa.
and a gold bracelet set with pearls that is worth 200 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
nothing to see
Oh.
here.
It's a lot of ale. For a demoralized crew.
And around now is when your 10 minutes is up on Major Illusion.
10 minutes?
Yeah. To search the room,
Ryan, did you write all that stuff
do
down?
redundant strap searching.
He said
Was
that
there-
gold bracelet was 150 gold or 50 gold.
200 gold pieces.
200 gold. My God. Not even the same, like.
I have to say everything twice to Ryan.
Yeah. It's funny.
Hey, I got the leather harness.
It's a
I got
gold
the
bracelet
staff.
with pearls. Oh,
I did
is it a
get the pearls.
bracelet? Yes. And it's silver.
It was a number.
How many diamonds are on the bracelet?
Is there anything else in this room?
No, you guys have found it all.
All right. Well, let's use our stealth move. Ooh. Well, I have one more spell slot. I could read major image for us to sneak by.
Those priests were very enwrapped in their chanting.
Okay. Then let's sneak by super quick.
Okay.
We'll close the door behind us as well, as to not look suspicious. And I'd like to get as far away from the chanting as maybe we can stop in front of this door down here. What do you think, Tharhun? Do we take a chance in that room with the whooshy sound?
There are other areas to explore that aren't full of menacing creatures.
This is true.
Will it be?
Well, let's head down this way. I'm afraid there's something in this room.
Okay.
So let's take a peek down the hallway.
Okay, as you guys get closer to here, you see the hallway branches to either direction.
And I'll take a peek.
Goes for about 30 feet that way, or about 20 feet left before turning.
What do you think, Tharhun? What do your dragon ears tell you?
I can perceive.
Okay, go ahead and make your perception check. You believe you can hear a murmur of voices coming from the south.
Uh-oh.
Are they approaching us?
You don't hear anything.
There's danger down there. We should avoid them. I say we turn back and head to the other side of that hallway.
Very well. I think it is a wise decision.
Okay, make stealth checks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys are able to swim away, feeling fairly confident that you're not making too much noise.
Can we check down this hallway after the...
Sure. Okay, so it takes you guys a few minutes to swim all the way down there, but as you get closer, you can see that the hallway continues to go further than your vision will allow you to see. But branches off in both directions.
Well, let's take a peek down this corridor.
Okay, down this corridor you see it looks very familiar to the other side of this
I
temple.
see. Let's check down here to the south, see where this loops around. Probably does the same thing.
Yeah, this down here is where you can tell it's where you were coming from earlier.
Gotcha. And then how about further down here to the east?
The hallway continues before branching left and right.
Do we hear voices down here as I approach the southern corridor here?
Make a perception check. Eight, you hear nothing.
Can anyone else? My ears are full of water.
What about your tires?
Roxy! Oh my god.
Alright, Eikooc, you can distinctly hear the murmurs of voices that are coming from the south, and they seem like there's quite a few voices.
Uh-oh.
Quite a few to the south.
Best avoid them.
I can distinguish 6.5 voices.
Well, I guess there's a couple rooms down this hallway we could. What say you?
We should certainly take a look.
We double back around, and I want to put my ear up against this door.
Okay, make your perception check, please.
Ones out of 12. Rolled like 2 or 3 of them.
Oof.
You're extremely confident that you hear nothing in that door.
I think someone else should look.
That doesn't sound very confident.
I'll swim over and listen at the door. You see,
Extremely
Kelnozz,
confident you hear
there's
nothing.
just nothing on the other side of this door.
All right.
I'm not sure either of you have been checking this door. I better also perceive this door.
Oh,
You are so full of self-doubt about the fact that you hear nothing on the other side of this door.
Well, there could be enemies laying in perfect silence, waiting to ambush us behind this door, because I hear nothing. I check for
Yeah, let's bust this puppy
explosive runes or other traps on the on the door.
Okay, make an investigation check. You're quite confident that there are no traps.
Okay, I open the door.
Okay. This is another quarters. The floor and the walls of this room are tiled in medium gray, and the ceiling has white tiles. A small table in the center of the room is neatly set with a silver bowl and cup in the center. A small bench stands near the table. A seaweed bed covers the southeast corner. A coffer, its lid closed, stands in the southwest corner.
Is it the tasty seaweed?
No, this is just normal seaweed. This is like probably what the Sahuagin sleep in.
Hmm.
I could check the coffer for traps.
Okay, make an investigation. There are no traps.
Is it locked?
No.
Okay, I take a look inside.
Okay, inside you find 70 gold pieces and an ivory-handled dagger in a plain scabbard, worth probably around 20 gold pieces.
$20 gold piece, silver dagger.
No, it was an ivory-handled dagger.
Oh, ivory
You
handled
just gotta
dagger.
tell Scott the same thing.
How many pearls are on it?
Yeah, and that was 600 gold pieces.
I had to do what
Perfect.
to resurrect Theron? Not
Is there anything
fall
else
asleep?
in this room?
Just the bowl and the cup that were on the table. They look like they're probably worth 5 gold pieces each.
Oof. Might as well leave it. Not carrying that shit around. Let's try the next room.
Okay. Everyone who'd like to listen to the door may go ahead and roll their perception checks.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Performance check?
Whoops. Oh no, perception.
Okay. Both of you are pretty sure that you hear nothing on the other side of this room? On this other side of this door, sorry?
Let's open up the door, take a look inside.
Okay. The floor and walls of this room are tiled in a medium gray, while the ceiling has white tiles. There's a table in the center of the room with a small bench beside it. A single 4-inch long shark tooth sits on the table. A seaweed bed covers the southeast corner. A coffer, its lid closed, stands in the southwest corner.
Let's grab that coffer in the southwest.
Yeah, can I take a look at the coffer to see if there is any traps? Or if
Okay.
it's locked or anything?
Go ahead and do an investigation. You find no traps, and it seems to be unlocked.
Alright. I'm gonna open her up.
Okay. Inside you find 40 gold pieces and a silver hand mirror worth 15 gold pieces. It's 40 gold pieces and a silver hand mirror worth 15 gold pieces.
I wrote that all down, and you really didn't have to say it a second time.
Oh, I know.
But I'm glad you did, because I wrote it down.
I
as
did
you
it for the
said.
Kevins.
I
That's
lulled.
what you gotta do. You gotta do it for the Kevin. Whatever it is, you just gotta do it.
Is there anything else in this room?
No.
Perhaps a secret door?
You can make an investigation check. Or a
I try to
perception check.
open the secret door.
You are wildly successful.
Wow.
You do not find one.
Damn it.
If we roll high enough, would you make a secret door?
Nope.
Keep rolling, boys.
25 of find secret door.
Well, I want to put my ear against this one.
Okay. Go ahead and do your...
Oof.
There is no sounds coming from the other side of this door.
Well, Let's pop that baby open.
Okay. Gray tiles cover the floor and walls of this room, while the ceiling has white tiles. A small table and bench sit in the center of the room. Colorful shells adorn the walls. A seaweed bed covers the southeast corner. A closed coffer stands in the southwest corner. Near the bed stands a 1-foot tall wooden statuette of a shark.
We'll take a look at the coffer in the south corner.
Okay.
Does it appear to be locked?
Go ahead and do an investigation check. It is not locked, and you find no traps.
I'm going to check the contents of this coffer.
Okay, you find 40 gold pieces and a silver hand mirror.
And how much
40
is that
gold
worth?
pieces and a silver hand mirror worth 15 gold pieces.
15. So 55. Anything else in this room?
Just the statuette.
And it's wood, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't think that would be very valuable.
It's not valuable about wood.
Is it floating around?
No, it's
Did they like nail it to the ground?
no.
Explain the physics of this place.
As the storyteller closes the book on Kelnozz,
What is the buoyancy?
you
Statue.
see a skillfully carved from sandstone 1-foot tall statuette depicting a shark twisting through the water with its mouth open.
I want to learn more about the wooden statue.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Super effective.
I hang up.
Well, I can no longer follow that line of inquiry. Been
You might
sufficiently
you might get-
wordplayed to death.
You might get bored.
Critical hit.
Can I take a look at this northern door? See if there's
Okay.
any traps.
You find no traps on that door.
Right? Is the only noise on behind the door coming like from the chanting or whatever? Shark
Make a perception check. Oh, you just did.
monopoly.
Yeah. You can't really hear the chanting through the door. You don't really
Okay.
hear anything coming through it.
Okay, I will open the door and take a peek.
Okay.
Small.
This austere room has gray tiled floors and walls and a white ceiling. A large coffer, its lid closed, stands against the east wall in this otherwise empty room.
It's a large coffer.
That could be promising.
This
Should I
coffer
do
is
the-
twice as large as any of the other coffers you've seen in the fortress.
Ooh.
It could just be filled with worthless religious trinkets next to their worship room.
Well, Tharhun just said he didn't want any of the plunder. That's all I heard.
It could also be spare body parts to feed to their shark.
Who would keep them in this wonderful double-sized coffer?
So you also see there that the room leads to the temple through an archway. So everyone needs to make stealth checks.
This could just be the end of it right here.
Could be. Gotta get some good stealth. Ooh,
Got a couple of rough stealth checks here.
pretty rough.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I say we turn back and not tempt the fate of that giant shark over there, just for some petty body parts or treasure.
Tharhun, what if they're the body parts of your ancestors?
Well, then the Sahuagin will know my wrath soon enough. But don't forget, Brynn. We're here to find out how many of these creatures are here and what their battle plans are and how soon they will be attacking and where their leaders are garrisoned.
What better place to keep your important papers than underwater in the largest coffer that we found?
Well, I think the risk is too great. What say you, Eikooc?
I can't really see what's going on around me, but I'll defer to Kelnozz. Kelnozz, if you think it's a good idea,
Well, I could throw down another image.
trust your judgment.
Okay, you know what I can do? I'm gonna disguise myself as one of the fish people. I'm just gonna stealthily walk over to the chest.
Make a intelligence check with disadvantage to apply your disguise underwater.
Fuck.
Told
Wait,
you.
no, I have a spell.
Okay, you disguise yourself as a Sahuagin. Any kind of specific Sahuagin?
One of the ones that like a religious one. One of these
priestesses?
worshippers. Yeah.
Okay. Kelnozz casts magic with pale blue light, and that cascades around him and fades away to reveal the image of a Sahuagin priestess.
Hell yeah.
I attack. It's the first I've been able to see.
With perfect clarity.
Your betrayal is complete. Can I grab the chest over here?
It's a very large coffer, so there's no grabbing the chest, but you can go and investigate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate it.
Okay, go ahead and make that investigation check.
Nothing to see here.
You are pretty confident that it is not trapped, but it is also locked. And you do notice a keyhole in this room.
Okay. He will.
Perhaps we should search for a key and then come back later.
Tharhun really has something against this coffer.
Brynn, you can pick locks.
Indeed. I will use Miot's hat to disguise myself
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
a sea cucumber. And
A giant sea cucumber?
medium-sized sea cucumber. And slowly make my way over to the coffer and attempt to pick the lock.
So you make yourself look like a elf with the flesh of a sea cucumber. You can't actually make yourself look like
I guess
a sea
it doesn't
cucumber.
actually morph me entirely. Well, then I will try and be a Sahuagin instead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very suitable.
that's what I was going to do, but I thought sea cucumber added a little flair.
Yeah,
Little too
it
much
did.
flair.
Little razzmatazz.
Okay. All right. You approach this coffer that Kelnozz, the Sahuagin, is investigating. You notice he's looking in like a completely wrong direction. Total novice.
Total novice, just staring off into the open
And
room.
you ask yourself, how this guy became the first mate.
I continue to question.
It's bullshit.
And then I will try and pick the lock.
Okay. Go ahead and make your thieves'
Oh,
tools.
you know what? Maybe I'm gonna check for traps first.
All right. Make an investigation check.
Okay, good.
You don't find any traps.
Okay, I will try to pick the lock then.
Okay. Make your dexterity check for your thieves' tools.
Plus 3 proficiency, so
Oh,
20.
17. That's exactly what you needed. So the coffer opens. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, you take another 9 piercing damage as another small blade thrusts out.
Can I try to pull him out of the way at the last?
No, you can't.
You were facing the wrong direction.
Damn it.
Inside, you find 14 items. You find
Ooh.
6 silver masks, all in the shape of a shark's head. They're each worth 50 gold pieces. You find 4 golden gongs, each with a gold striker. Each set is worth 75 gold pieces. And you find 4 gold necklaces set with coral beads, 175 gold pieces each. You recognize that the 3 priestesses who are doing the ritual were wearing these similar items.
Sorry, what was the price on that last one? The gold bead necklaces?
The gold necklaces set with coral beads, 175 gold pieces each. There's 4 of them.
I'm getting a lot of booty.
Right, and then I make a hasty retreat into the corridor. A hasty yet careful retreat.
Okay. You manage to retreat into the corridor without seemingly alerting the priestesses.
Nice. Well, there's this way. There's this room. That's really about it.
There's
We heard
directions-
voices down here. We heard voices down here.
There's northern directions on each of the sides there. Right? You heard voices coming from the south.
Well, let's try taking. I'll do a perception check, but listening specifically up to the north.
Okay, go ahead. You don't hear anything except for the murmurs down south.
Well, let's take a peek. I'll take a look to the left.
I assume everyone's together at this point.
Yes. Well, I assume you guys are over here.
Yeah, we'll be following behind you.
Sorry.
And we'll take a look to the right. Do we hear anything now?
Make a perception check.
Oof.
You do not hear anything.
Okay, I'm going to push up north. Down the hallway again.
So here at the edge of your vision, you can see that there seems to be a turn.
Hmm. Well, I guess we might as well go up here.
Keep perceiving for traps.
Yes. Can I listen for sounds again?
Sure, go ahead.
Perception? Oof.
You don't hear anything and you don't see anything that would alert you to a trap. But as you guys get close here, you can see that the rock tunnel descends deeper just ahead of you.
What do you think?
We haven't found what we're looking for yet.
Should we press deeper?
We were also told that their leaders are at the deepest parts.
That's true. Then perhaps we should progress deeper down. Is this a door here?
It's in an archway.
Archway? Can I take a look?
Yep, make a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Just 1 second.
That sounds not good. Jesus.
All right. The ceiling and floor of this large room are unfinished stone. Light green tiles cover the walls. Seaweed grows freely throughout this chamber, and anemones and starfish crawl over the natural rock surfaces. Several large sharks with armored plates driven into their flanks swim freely here. And at least one of them turns and sees you as you look into the room.
What?
Does he still look like a Sahuagin?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. Okay. It did see you, but it's not rolling for initiative.
Oh.
So I'll just turn around and motion to everyone that we should move down this hallway like really quickly in case someone comes out.
This goes down or up?
It goes down.
Down. Next level.
Alright, so what are you guys doing then?
I'm not staying down in that room. I think we should go down to the lower level.
Yes. This seems to be a bunch of religious people. We need to find their true leaders lurk. Maybe down here. Let's stealthily proceed down this hallway.
Let's do it.
Okay, make stealth checks.
Yeah.
All right, now everyone make perception checks.
Oh yeah.
Eikooc is able to hear that there are voices coming from down this hallway.
Uh-oh.
Like behind us or ahead of us?
Ahead of us. So these are is a stairway ahead of you, and even though it's filled with water, he can hear them. He can hear voices coming from the room at the bottom of the stairs.
There are
Got it.
voices from straight ahead.
Well, do we have any other options?
We could backtrack by quite a bit. Find another way around.
But it seems there are voices in most places that we could go, or people who can spot us.
It's no reason to run in willy-nilly, Tharhun.
Indeed.
We're on a
He's
stealth
right.
mission.
Well,
We're in no shape to be fighting.
it's true. This is their territory. They have the advantage here.
We could try to sneak by this door, or we could go all the way back to the southwest, where there's this room over here. I'm actually kind of afraid of this room because they did see me.
Yeah.
So I think we should go all the way down and around here, I think.
Yeah, okay. We didn't hear anything to the north from that location, so
No.
perhaps.
So let's do a little travel montage and jump over here.
All right, let's see. All right. The 12 happened at last.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
The 12 happened.
Yep. Okay. So, before this happens, I would like people to put themselves in their marching order.
Oh god.
Where we are?
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna move you guys back just here.
Uh-oh.
And as you guys were doing your travel montage, heading back to this direction, you encountered a patrol.
Ah, fuck.
And it's been amazing that you guys have not caught it. Encountered it yet. Like, my god. Okay. So they were coming from over here, so I'm going to put them in their marching order. And in the meantime, we can all start rolling initiative.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Oh my god, that's huge.
It's a lot of dudes.
8 of them.
Should be 7.
Oh, yeah.
And me without a fireball.
Yikes.
All right. Nine for that one. And then one last one. All
I'll be
right.
back 1 second, BRB.
Ooh,
Oh,
you're
Hi.
the highest.
Oh, I didn't roll.
Well, yeah. Let's do a roll.
okay, well, I can do an attack and then grab water.
There you go.
You know what I
still
can
first.
do? I think I need to hypnotize him with my final level 3 spell slot.
Just remember that
Are we-
affects everyone who sees it.
Including me?
Well, maybe not you, but
All of us, though.
And if I do an AOE, is it going to immediately counteract that?
Do you have some sort of AoE move?
I have one remaining.
Okay. Then I will save this move.
big decision there, Nelson.
What is your AoE, Kev?
Just shatter.
Okay. How much damage does that do?
I don't know. Whatever I roll, some amount of damage.
Like, can you gank all these dudes?
Not a chance.
Not that much, no.
No, I'm down to like my scrubs now.
Now that Fireball's off the table,
Yeah,
there's Slumbermancy or Shattering.
that's
Okay.
exactly it.
Okay. I guess we'll just fight then, because my hypnotic pattern may be better for our hasty retreat.
It's probably a good idea.
Okay, so I will use bonus action to light my sword on fire.
Okay, it's gonna do half fire damage underwater.
Okay, well, it is extra damage, and I'll attack this guy in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
Eat flaming steel!
Ooh, 24. Pretty strong hit.
So then half of this damage, plus 9 slashing.
Okay, so it's gonna take 11 damage total. And it cries out in pain as your sword slices through its skin, leaving
And
wisps
you-
of smoke as your fire trails in the water.
Using holy shit extra attack, I will attack again.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, roll your critical damage. Alright, 7 slashing damage and your fire damage.
Well, that's 14 critical damage, right? Just double it.
Well, hold on, that's rolled 1d6 times plus, what is it?
Don't you roll double damage for critical?
Yeah.
yeah. There's
I'm just
two
making sure you
d6s
did
there.
it. Okay. Is the 6 2d6s or the?
No, so yeah, the 6 is 1d6, and then the 1 is the other d6. So the first 6 you rolled a 2 plus 3 plus 1, and you ended up with a 6, and then
Okay.
the other one is a 1. So it's a terrible roll.
So is fire damage included or not? Because I thought fire.
No.
Yeah. So
Oh no.
so that's what I'm
Fuck.
saying is include your fire damage.
Okay. So half of 5. Fuck.
Yeah, your crit ended up being less than your regular one.
7
That's terrible.
plus 2 is 9, so 9 damage. The creature cries out again and seems to become shaky and barely manages to hold on to its spear.
Bullshit.
All right. Unless you're gonna do anything else, it's gonna be Brynn.
No, that's it. Okay, I'll BRB. Water tap.
You're up, Brynn.
I take a couple steps forward and raise my heavy crossbow. And this is the one, like Kelnozz was attacking the one right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack the one adjacent to that one.
Okay.
Or although is a bow gonna have all the disadvantage and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You're
a crossbow doesn't, right?
correct.
Okay. I will blast with a heavy crossbow. The 13.
Okay. A 13 hits the Sahuagin here.
Woo! 12. Piercing damage.
Okay. Does that include your humanoid bonus?
Oh, that does not. So add an extra 4.
Ooh. All right. The creature cries out as your heavy bolt slams into it at close range. Relatively close range. He manages to stay on his feet. So to speak.
Now, I assume I'm not able to... So I can't attack with the same crossbow in the same round? But could I use the hand crossbow as
No,
my
you can't. You can't.
second attack?
No, you can't. You can't draw 2 weapons in a round.
Why not?
Because you get essentially one simple action use of an object for free. Like you can draw a sword and then use it, right? Or you can do something relatively simple, but when you start drawing one sword and drawing another thing, like it's just too much in one turn.
Just too much.
Yeah. Your action is drawing the crossbow and firing it, so you can't draw another item. Especially if you're stowing your crossbow as well instead of just dropping it, right?
Well, I'm assuming that I'm dropping it and then pulling out my hand crossbow, like sidearm.
No, that's
with my actual like.
That's a specific feat, like too, like so. No, you can't draw 2 weapons in one turn.
What about when I have like a second, like my second action, my second attack? That's with the same one.
No, if you have a feat that gives if there's a feat or an ability that gives you a specific instruction that you can do this, then okay. But the general rules are you can't draw 2 weapons.
In the compendium, is there like dual wield heavy crossbow feat where you could just walk down the center of a town going?
There's a crossbow expert feat that gets rid of the loading thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is yes.
Well, it was slightly different from what you described, but yeah. You have the trade-off here. You can shoot your bow as many times as you want, but it's a disadvantage, right? Or you can do non-advantage with a crossbow.
Well, this round I've already rolled, so I did the crossbow. So that'll be that. And I'll just future ones I'll probably do the bow at disadvantage because then I get more opportunities to kill more guys.
Oh, you know what's really funny, by the way? I was reading this about the luck system. Oh, you'll want to listen, Ryan. Because
Can
you have the
repeat what
lucky
you just
feat.
said?
Alright, I'm not going to say it.
No, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So you use the lucky feat, right? And when you have disadvantage, it says, the lucky feat says when you roll a d20, you can choose to roll another d20, right? And you choose the one you want, right? So when you have disadvantage, if you use the lucky feat, you roll a third dice, and then you can choose the one you want. So you essentially have advantage.
Oh.
Like you turn your disadvantages into advantage because you choose whatever dice you want in that scenario.
Ah.
Subject to your luck points.
Wow, that feat just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, it's pretty OP.
It's only 3 points a day though, so you have to kind of like temper your expectations with how many rerolls you're gonna do. It's nice to have though, especially when you fail falling into a pit. But then you fall into the pit like 7 more times anyway. So
Okay, there's a Sahuagin in this group that looks much stronger and carries a sturdier spear, and he calls out in their strange Sahuagin language and levels his spear and charges forward.
What does he say?
Bo-bo-bo-bo. Bo-bo-bo.
He sounds kind of happy.
He's going to. Well, the tone is hard to read. He charges forward and starts attacking Brynn.
he fails.
What's your AC?
26.
With 6 repeating, of course.
Alright, I'm going to.
That's 18.
Okay, 3 attacks coming your way. And you have full health? Oh no, you don't have full health. So they're all at advantage. Oof. Alright, the first one hits you. Take 14 piercing damage.
And if I refuse,
We'll have to play a different game, I guess.
gotta go, guys.
Second
Company of
one,
Heroes is called.
second one hits you for 7 piercing damage. And the third one hits you for 7 piercing damage.
3? That's not good. That's a lot of health. That was 28 damage in one go.
Holy moly.
You're up, Eikooc?
Ruh-roh. Okay. I am going to cast Shatter, I guess. Down towards where I hear fighting. And use my magical abilities to make sure it doesn't hit my friends. Because it's magic. So 10 damage in a, what is this? 10-foot radius sphere. I'm hoping to center it here.
Alright, so. Sorry, on this guy here.
Yeah, so this one, and it'll hit this guy and the guy north of him, east of him, and
Yeah,
2
it'll hit
south.
all of them except for this guy in the very far end.
So Shatter is
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Alright, this is the one with the red dot.
DC 14.
So it takes half damage.
Yep.
Okay, this will be for the green dot. And this will be for all the regular guys.
A wave of criticals.
So these guys facing Kelnozz all scream in pain before going limp. Oops, that made them just die. And the rest similarly scream in pain, but are able to gather their composure in a few moments. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, one of the Sahuagin carrying a large warhammer is going to swim up to Kelnozz here.
Oh,
Kelnozz, are you at full health? No.
I'm at almost full health. So, shit.
So what's your AC?
16. Ha, ha. Get out of here.
16 is what I was hearing. So, okay, 24.
Okay,
You
that
do
is
get hit
it.
once, you get a 7 bludgeoning damage as the warhammer manages to connect with your armor.
Oof.
Next, these guys are going to go ahead. So, one surges forward, attempts to help his commander by attacking Tharhun. Or not Tharhun, but Brynn.
Don't do it! Undamaged enough!
First attack misses. Second attack misses. The other one runs up, tries to attack Kelnozz.
And we should have run into more of these raiding parties.
That would have slaughtered us?
Oh my god.
So you got hit twice there, Kelnozz. So take 5 piercing damage twice.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Alright, now it is... this one's going to run forward, and he's going to make another attack on Kelnozz, using the reach of his spear. 16, does that hit?
I have 16.
Okay, then take 5 piercing damage.
Oof.
And the second one misses. Now Tharhun's up.
BRB.
I'm gonna swim above Brynn and attack this green one.
Okay, go ahead and make a attack roll.
I will do that.
And 18 hits.
I will re-roll the 1. Oops. Add 2, so 13.
Okay. Creature cries out in pain.
Then I slash at it again.
Okay, 15 misses.
Oh,
He's able to block your second attack with the spear.
damn.
Alright, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just gonna go get a glass of water really quick. BRB.
Excellent timing. I will too.
Guess I might as well.
Yeah. It's a whole mass accident.
I'm all by myself.
Go get a water.
I'm back.
Everyone left.
Oh.
It's all over.
Oh god.
We all died.
It's coming soon.
Feels like it.
I don't know if we're gonna finish this mission. Like, these guys are really tough.
Yeah, I feel like we'll have to leave without gathering any intel because we can't take another fight if we survive this.
I think I should try to sleep one of these guys. We should tie him up and just take him with us and get out of here.
I think you're right.
Someone
Tie up
else.
who?
I think our plan should be just to tie up one of these guys, take him with us back to the city. Even though we can't talk to them, maybe somebody in the city can talk to them.
Oh. But
I
they
think
might be
it's our
low-ranking peons that don't know any juicy details.
We take our chances.
We won't survive another fight.
Won't survive another fight. We still have healing potions to like get kind of back up.
I have no more. Okay, I have one level 3 spell left.
Also, well, these guys are actually in our way of escape, but next fight we can just like bail if we don't find anything else that's useful.
I have 2 level 1 spells left. That is the extent of what I have.
Well,
What about your cantrips?
Yeah, I got my cantrips, but my only attack cantrip is firebolt, which is half damage underwater.
boo.
So it's a crappy cantrip and double crappy
Well, we'll choose that one.
because it's pretty good above water.
I
What
return.
else is good on water?
Boats?
That's right. That are not great underwater.
Nope.
All right. Well, Kelnozz, you're up.
Well, new plan is like the old plan. I'm gonna attack the guy with the spear, right? The green guy.
Sure. Yep.
I use my flaming +1 scimitar flame tongue.
Ooh, 10 is a miss.
I use my holy shit second attack.
A 19 is a hit.
6 slashing plus half of 3. Not great. Using my bonus action. Are you guys stacked up here? Tharhun and
Yeah, there.
Tharhun. Who goes next? Brynn? Brynn.
Well, it's 3-dimensional, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give Brynn combat inspiration. It's a 1d8. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. You're up, Brynn.
Whoops.
All right.
Don't forget to use your super inspiration.
Yeah.
How bloody is this dude, the spear guy?
He does have a few wounds on him, but he doesn't look like he's been slowed down.
Okay. Well, I didn't do much then.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start stabbing, I believe.
Stab him up.
Oh, so I'm going to stab old spear arm here with
Okay.
a longsword.
Make your attacks at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh.
Give him a good stabbing.
I think I'm going to use single luck point on that one.
Okay,
To
so roll
reroll.
another d20.
Oh, it's only 1d20, right?
Yeah. But you can take it over the other 2 shit rolls. Yeah.
No, that's not even adding your bonuses, so you definitely hit.
Yeah. For 7. +4.
Okay. The creature does now look bloodied.
Nice.
Oh no! Just what you weren't expecting. Longsword again! 11 this time.
Hmm.
You do have that combat inspiration.
Oh
It's
yeah.
only a D8 though. It's only a D8 though.
Do it up.
Ooh, 13.
Okay, that's unfortunately a miss. It was a good time to use it though.
Mhm.
Alright, so your second attack, the creature parries it away. He follows up with his own attack back.
It misses. Oh,
Okay, you take 7 piercing damage from that. You still up?
it's getting risky. Oh,
Okay, a miss, and then on his third attack. Ooh, a hit. Okay, you take another 7 piercing damage.
I begin floating towards the ceiling, motionless.
Probably should have quaffed a potion, I guess.
Hindsight's 20/20. Unless you're dead.
Now it is Eok's turn. You could always administer a potion.
To who?
To the dead one.
Dead Ryan.
If only I could see him.
Oh yes, I see.
Could I guide his hand?
um,
You know, I'm gonna say it's not pitch black here. It's things are obscured because of your vision, but like there's glowing magical items at this point,
all
giving
right.
some amount of light. You're still taking
All right, I guess
disadvantages, but
He's wearing some glowing magical items that are floating upwards.
if nothing else, Kelnozz's sword is emitting light.
Oh yeah, I guess you have a fire sword. It's gone.
Yep.
That's true.
Burning
Okay.
bright.
I guess I will administer a potion. I'm gonna go administer a potion to Brynn here.
Get him back up on his feet.
Okay, so just mark off the potion that you use, and then
I will. You want me to roll for it?
it doesn't matter to me if you want to roll it or if Ryan wants to roll it.
I will
It
roll
doesn't
it
matter.
for you, Ryan.
Alright.
As soon as I Google what I need to roll.
I always forget.
What is it?
Just a potion of healing, right?
44 plus 4. It's a greater potion of healing. And I just rolled 3 4s and a 3.
Wow!
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Welcome back, Brynn.
I
We're
spring
gonna have
away.
to send that off to the drug lab.
Flashing wildly.
Saving that one for a rainy day.
Saved it for the fielder.
Save this one for the fielder. Damn it, Kevin. Should have thought of that.
All
I
right.
got your back.
The Sahuagin carrying a heavy warhammer is going to continue his assault on Kelnozz here.
Oof.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay, take 7 bludgeoning damage.
7. I don't know how I feel about that. Ugh.
So
I'm not feeling great.
Sahuagin in the back there is going to try and attack you with his spear. Miss with his first attack. Ooh, hits the second one, so take 5 piercing damage. The other 2 are going to be attacking Tharhun. So let's start with AC.
18.
And you are at full health?
Yep.
Oh, bullshit. Okay, well, 18 hits, so take 5 piercing damage.
Ah, shit.
And now it is Tharhun's turn.
Yay! I take careful aim and strike at this green guy with my greatsword.
A 16
Yeah.
hits.
Aha! I re-roll a 1. Bah! 9 damage, but I search my soul and I call upon the might of Maraganor to blast this guy
Yeah.
with Divine Smite. And I roll a level 2 slot for that. So I'm going to roll, was it 2d3, d8.
Holy
Load him with
shit.
19 damage.
Whoa.
19 plus 9. 28.
My God.
The twine cleaver returns. The prophecies were true.
As your sword streaks through the water and slips past his defenses, it crackles with copper lightning and slashes into this Sahuagin like a lightning bolt cracking onto like a lightning bolt cracking into him, and wisps of smoke trail through the water, and he just barely manages to hold on to his spear, but he seems like he's just clinging to life.
Ah, well,
Oh my god.
I'll have to make sure he respects the authority of Maraganor better than that. And attack him again.
Okay, you are definitely going to murder him now, so...
Yeah. So he gets murdered. Now, because he got murdered,
15 slash.
I will...
Jesus.
That's a lot of damage.
Insane.
I will use Great Weapon Master to take a bonus action to hit the guy standing beside him.
Okay. Oh, did you use your bonus action already to use your Divine Smite?
Oh, is that a bonus action?
You tell me, it's your rules. But it sounds like
Let's
something
see
that
here.
might be...
Let me crack open the old Bookerino.
I hold you to a different standard.
What?
You should know.
Get on your horse. Get on your horse.
I think it's
Charger.
just after I attack I can do it, but let me see.
You might be right, I'm just
We'll
checking.
verify. I think it's just kind of an add-on to an attack, and may say expend your something or other to do the thing. Paladin-y. Alright.
Divine Smite, when you hit, you can expend 1 spell slot to do it. Yeah, okay, good. I don't see any mention of a bonus action, so go ahead and do your... Oh, 24 you hit? Oh, is that before the minus 10?
Well,
Minus
I wasn't doing that as a minus anything, unfortunately. I wish I had, because then it would have done damage.
Okay.
By
So
default,
24
I'm just
hits.
doing regular swings here.
And 12 will end the life of the Sahuagin next to that guy. You turn and slice to that Sahuagin, taking him and its champion out.
Alright, I move
Moment.
here, and like just get in the way to protect Brynn.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. It is back up to Kelnozz's turn.
All right, back in business. I'm gonna attack this guy, just below me.
Okay. The one with the warhammer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You miss.
Second attack. Is that a miss as well?
It is.
Fuck.
You are able to recover from your floundering first attack, but it manages to dance out of the way first.
Combat inspiration for Tharhun.
Okay. Then it's Brynn's turn.
I draw my bow and loose an arrow to the mark.
Roll with 18. Jesus,
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, was this at a regular one or the one of the ones with the warhammer?
My things the one in front of Kelnozz, the red one.
Okay. Well, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
9 plus 4, 13.
This Sahuagin cries out in pain as your arrow catches him by surprise. But he still seems ferocious.
Now I use my Hordebreaker ability to fire at the one battling Tharhun.
Okay, go ahead.
16.
A 16 hits.
6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Your arrow catches him in a vital spot and he still lives, but there's a lot of blood coming out of his wound.
Ooh. And then, just what everybody wasn't expecting, that extra attack on the red one again. Only 10.
On which one, sorry?
The red one. I got a 10 anyway, so.
Yeah, that one unfortunately goes wild. Now it is Eikoo's turn.
Oh, yeah. Well, after playing the healer for a turn, now I'm going to become the Slumbermancer once again. I'm going to slumber the red one.
We'll take him back with us.
21 points of Slumbermancy. Hoping and praying. Oh, yeah. Just got to finish off the last one in the back. Maybe coup de grace that dude.
Okay, the two that are swimming closest to Kelnozz and Tharhun start floating with their eyes closed. Anything else on yours?
Nope.
Okay, so on their turn, they're sleeping. This one is going to try and attack Kelnozz.
Don't do it, man. Oh,
Okay, so you take 5 piercing damage from his first attack, and 5 piercing damage from his second attack.
I'm knocked unconscious.
And next is Tharhun's turn.
So it's just this guy back here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of swim deftly around these other two that are sleeping.
So deft.
And then I attack this guy. Ah, for
Okay.
Kelnozz.
Thank you.
Oh, I missed.
Your sword flails wildly.
I try again. This time, really focusing for good old Kelnozz.
You manage to find purchase.
All right, we'll do.
You kill him.
There we go.
Okay.
Got him good.
It's technically
What?
still your turn.
Oh, I'll move to this side, and I'll just like. I guess I can't stabilize him with an action or anything like that, right?
No, you've already taken the attack action. So
Okay. Can I like drag him back a little bit?
no.
No? Okay.
No,
Well, then I'll just move here and prepare myself for what we do next, whatever it may be.
Sure. Okay. Well, Kelnozz, make a death saving throw then.
Can someone give me old healer? Oof.
First, you
One
must
fail.
take a save.
Bryn's up.
Maybe it's just Kelnozz's time.
Yeah. Perhaps we should just leave this floating corpse here.
We've had a good run.
Positioning's on the ship, that's for sure.
Seems so peaceful.
I jump in there and rub down Kelnozz with a cure wounds at level 2. Ooh, will it let me do like level 9? Ooh, even though I don't have that? That's not the right thing. I was just testing to see if it would stop you from doing something you're not allowed to do. And the answer is no.
Infinite healing.
So you get a total of 8.
I feel a lot better.
Oh, that's awful. A 2 and a 4. Great rolls.
39 was much better.
Yeah, 39 plus 8 was way better. And I will also hand him one of the healing potions that I have, just a regular healing potion.
Okay.
Regular healing potion has been added.
Okay. Yuck's turn.
All right, so we've stabilized Brynn or Kelnozz. Brynn is somewhat alive. I'm not going to finish off this lowly dude, but I think I will come over here and tie this red dot dude up.
Tie him up.
Tie him up. Taking away any, take away any of his items that he'd have on him and tie him up.
Okay. Make a dexterity check with disadvantage. Jeez. All right, you managed to time up in a fairly sturdy knot.
Tied him up good.
Is anyone doing anything with the other one while this is happening? Because that's going to
Should
take...
tie him up as well. 2 prisoners.
Well, who's going to time up?
I'll tie him up.
Can't be Eikooc. Okay, you can make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you also manage to tie the creature up, and shortly after you guys do so, they wake up. And they start snarling at you and cursing at you in some strange language.
I point my blade at right at their head and cover my lips, like making the shh noise, and threaten them.
They make a intimidation check.
If you make one more noise.
They continue making noises.
What? 16?
Yeah. Their eyes
Shoot.
are pitch black in the throes of their blood frenzy.
Hmm.
And they just start snapping at you every time you get close.
Can we tie their mouth closed?
I would say no. I don't know how you would do that. Besides putting
Like an alligator.
Like an alligator.
Like an effing alligator.
You know what I mean?
You can see them there trying to stretch at their cords and try to break them.
Right? We're restraining them actively.
How are you restraining them actively? Like
With our muscles?
Tharhun, break
Yes.
your arms.
We need them
Dislocate
alive.
Dislocate their elbows.
Can we bash their heads together till they are knocked?
We can deal
Non-lethal damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, should we just go back into initiative then? Because if you're
Well-
close enough to attack them, they could probably try and attack you.
But if I keep punching them in the head,
Yeah, it might work. They might bite your hand.
but aren't they all like tied up?
Yeah,
They're-
they can't move, but they can make attacks. They've got teeth, razor sharp teeth.
Hmm.
Plus talons. Don't forget their talons.
Well, their talons are at least like they're tied up, so I wouldn't let them do the talon attack.
Can we do with a weapon? Can you do non-lethal damage?
Yep.
So why don't we just like bash them with our swords?
Let's non-lethal myrtleize them. They're tied up and they don't have items anymore.
All right. Well, that was your turn, Eikooc. So we'll just keep going in initiative. As you guys approach to get close enough to hit them with your items to knock them out, the creature is going to attack. Well, who's going to knock him out?
I'll try and knock them out.
Tharhun's gonna knock them out.
I
So
knock
the
them
one
out.
The one that did have a warhammer. What's this? Okay, misses with its bite attack. The other one, the more normal one, goes to try and bite you as well. This one manages to bite onto your arm as you get close and gives you 3 piercing damage. Now Tharhun's turn.
Show some respect. Non-lethal, great sword, sleepy time.
Right, which one is this?
I guess the red one.
Okay.
And I'll reroll. I think I'll reroll a 2. Not a 1. It's the same. 12.
Okay, the creature is stunned for a moment as Your attack hits him, but he doesn't fall unconscious.
I try to teach him more lessons in respect.
He does
Yeah.
fall unconscious this time.
12. Okay.
All right, now up to Kelnozz's turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna smack this guy in the face,
Okay, go ahead.
non-lethally.
Hit him with a non-lethal smack in the face.
I told you to keep your mouth shut.
He slumps unconscious.
That's right. Show some respect. Praise Maraganor.
I nod.
I put this creature up on my shoulder and I try to carry him.
Okay.
Awesome.
Which one
Am I
again?
strong enough? The one that had the warhammer.
Yeah, you're strong enough. It's not that hard in water, especially when there's nothing around you to give you, like, you know, any kind of stress or panic.
My friends, I think we should leave now. I'm very badly injured.
I agree. Let's take these prisoners back with us. Perhaps they have intelligence that somebody in the town can get out of them. I don't think we can find any more here without perishing ourselves.
Well, they may know where their leaders live and the size of their forces generally. Still, I feel we have been somewhat inadequate in our scouting expedition here.
We tried, though. And that's all that really matters.
Tharhun, this is
Well.
your first expedition with us. It's always leaves you feeling inadequate.
Well, let us return and plot how we may attack the Sahuagin again and destroy them. I've had enough of this sneaking around. I want their deaths instead.
All right, let's between the four of us, I guess, carry these bodies up the stairs.
I will carry one. And someone with swimming speeds should probably carry the other.
Yeah, I can take the other.
Alright, let's do.
Okay, you guys. Which way are you guys going again?
The coward's way. Down through here, yep.
Okay, you guys can manage to swim up to the surface of the water, up to the first level of the fortress, without encountering any more patrols.
Tharhun's deadly cough gives us away.
Oh. Watch out.
No.
Okay, so I've moved this back to level 1.
All right, so let's carry these bound Sahuagin back to the boat.
Are you guys retracing your steps or going to explore more?
Definitely not exploring.
These are steps.
I resummon Bim's.
Way you know.
Were you
Yeah,
saying
let's.
something there, Ryan?
Pardon me?
Were you saying something there?
I said it's best for us to go the way that we know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you said, well, you know. All right. Okay, if you guys are going to retrace your steps. If you guys retrace your steps, then you're able to make it back to the front door. This level is pretty empty.
Very well. Let us continue. Can we make it all the way here without
Yep.
any trouble? Okay.
Okay, so you guys make it
Back to the ship.
your rowboat and put the Sahuagin in the boat. And I guess you guys, let's see. Right now, I'd say it's pretty much well dark now. It's probably a very early evening, just after dusk. You don't immediately see your ship.
I fire the firebolt into the sky, just like I told them I would, to signal the ship's return.
Nice.
Excellent. After a little bit of time, perhaps half an hour, the ship rolls around the corner of the coast and into view. And we will call it a night there.